Okay, Gemini, I had to take that whole video down and redo it because of why it was not working. So I decided to end that live, put my Ethernet cord in and try it again. So I'm gonna make sure I get my phone on because it let me know when technical difficulties is happening. So I can see that I didn't stop recording on y'all view. Okay. So I'm gonna start this whole thing over. I still got the cards out here, but I'm gonna go back and re-explain them because obviously we had to start all over, and that video has had to be deleted because the internet sucks. So I put this Ethernet cord in, and that means I'm power of attorney over all this internet in the house because I'm sure it's because my son is in there gaming. And but normally, I guess this takes a lot of stream, a lot of internet. So okay, anyway, when we said we opened up the spread, we got these messages here. Okay, we had intuition. And like I explained, I feel like this your intuition. I know if you watch this already, it's just a repeat, but I got to do it for those that didn't get to see it. So, and it's only just one person, so it's not the big deal. I'm sorry. I hope it's not a big deal because you matter. Okay. Intuition. Okay, you're following your intuition more, and what you think is right less. Okay. Your intuition is the best way to go anyway, but you're learning that, okay? And you're learning that your intuition is your way to prosperity. Prosperity begins, prosperous new beginnings, okay? How you move, your decisions you make, and the choices, okay? All of that is affected. Like if you make one small decision, it affects the whole outcome of everything, okay? So following your intuition let you know that you're in tune with yourself, with your mind, your body, and your soul, and it's synced in one. So you know that you're making decisions that are best for yourself overall and currently. Okay, so then when we say that we're doing a you versus you spread, we're doing, okay, hey, what is Gemini doing now? Versus what should Gemini be doing? Okay, so if we got an example of Gemini's running, but we need Gemini to skip. So how do we get Gemini to skip? Well, we tell Gemini to get to skipping. Boom. Okay, small, yet to the point. Okay, so when we started with what is Gemini doing, we got these cards out: the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the World reversed. Well, that lets me know that there is something in your way, some cycle that needs to be closed. So because this cycle is not closed, it is acting as a blockage for you. What is it blocking you from? This Ten of Cups and this Ten of Pentacles. Happiness. The everything that you want, that we all want. Okay? The Ten of Cups, wealthiness, and the Ten of Pentacles, the end all be all, happy life, happy wife, happy husband. Okay? But something needs to close first. Thus, the world in reverse. So when we clarified what the world in reverse was, we came up with the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Okay? What is that? This is where you are and this is where you want to be. Okay? Your wish. What is your wish? To have this Ten of Cups and this Ten of Pentacles. What is stopping you? This guard, this woundedness, this ability to be so wounded and been through enough, but still ready to stand up and fight for it. That's the problem. It's got to go. Okay. If you look, it's the strength card here. That means you could be holding on to something. Something that you're holding on to could be that's why you can't end this cycle. But it's in the way. Okay. It's got to go. So you can get over here into this nine of cups energy. So you can move out this Nine of Wands. Okay. Or you just ready to battle, ready to stand up, ready to go toe to toe. You know what I'm saying? Or ready to hold on to something that don't serve you. And not that you're doing it intentionally, but something is in your way. Okay, because that's clarified the world card. Where you are and where you're trying to get to. Okay. So then we got over here on this side and what Gemini should be doing. And we got the Three of Swords, the Fool card, and the Seven of Cups reversed. Well, I got to Gary clarify what this Three of Swords was, and then the internet got the tripping. So, but that was 16 minutes of video, and now it's turned into 4 somehow. But whatever, we're gonna keep it pushing, okay? Why? Yeah. I'm keeping those because I was about to ask, but them was coming out, and I'm gonna say because look, it's a decision. Oh, look, it's an extra card there. Yep, it's a decision. It's a decision. Okay, with the Lovers card here, that's you, Gemini. The Twins. The Lovers is your card. That's you here. You are here, ready to make your decision, and the decision need to be all about you, intuitively, spiritually, mentally, and for end all be all. Okay, but it's looking like some love here. I don't know if this is love, but it could be. Look at that Queen of Cups in this card. I don't like how this glare is in this. I don't like how this records. I don't like the resolution on this at all. I'm gonna invest in me a new laptop. But you see this Queen of Cups here? She's pouring out emotion. She's pouring it all out so she can start it all over. So she can go start fresh, childlike, pure, start all over. That's what she's doing. She's pouring out emotion so she can start over. And she's thought long and hard about this. And I feel like you thinking, you straddling the fence thinking, oh, should I end this? What should I do? What should I stay? Should I go? Should I should I say yes? Should I say no? But I feel like ultimately this is what you're gonna be with. This is gonna be your decision. And when I ask about the Three of Swords, this is what you're dealing with. You're dealing with pain. You're dealing with a cup that needs to be emptied so that it can be refilled and replenished. Okay. Intuitively, I feel like something's nudging at you, something that you may have suppressed, some kind of pain, or maybe you something really hurts you more than you allow yourself to feel, and that's how you still possibly deal with a person that possibly needs to go. Okay. And you could also share a deep connection with this person, Six of Cups. Okay, but this person obviously don't deserve something about you. Okay, or there's something in your emotions that you have suppressed, something that's hurtful that you have suppressed. Okay, and it's time for it to come up to the surface so that you can heal it. Okay, something from the past with the Six of Cups. Okay, something that's been bothering you for a long, long time with the Knight of Wands. Okay, and I feel like you're choosing yourself, you're choosing to heal it, you're choosing to work on that because you want this end all be all. Okay, and there's a leap of faith that needs to be taken, but you are coming out of confusion nonetheless. You're coming out of this illusion of possibly how you were structured based upon how you grew up. Okay, so the Fool card, what's that here for Gemini? What's this Fool card? What's this Fool card telling us? The Fool card. Why is that here for Gemini, please? Four of Swords. That's a retreat card. That's a going away, rest and rejuvenate. That's what your leap of faith involves. You going on the limb. You be possibly being by yourself, assessing and reassessing Seven of Pentacles, and then working on healing, putting in the work on yourself. And that's a job between you and you. So whoever you're trying to bring with you ain't gonna be invited. So what else we got for this Fool card, please? Gemini. Or ways that you're trying to bring with you, they ain't invited either. Some of them ways gotta go. If it ain't a person. I just feel like it's kind of a person that you think is everything, but you really, what this is telling you is that you haven't experienced everything until you close this cycle. And maybe you thinking, oh, well, this is a good person and they're not the best, but it's the best I've ever had. What if I don't get better? Bullshit, you're going to get better. Yeah, but we got the Hermit coming out in reverse. I just feel like you're needing to retreat from this situation and use what you've experienced from it. Take that knowledge that you learned from experience from all this whole situation and run with it. And I don't feel like that you're trying to do that at this time because we have the Hermit in reverse. And that's what we're here saying what you need to do. You need to be making this upright. You need to be retreating. And you need to be taking this experience and running with it, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, moving on, knowing that this was just a lesson, you learned it, and it's time to go. But I feel like you're going to be getting some clarity to make it crystal clear, and this video could very well be it for you. And that's going to help you sail in the calmer waters, and that's going to help you follow your intuition. Your intuition is what it all boils down to. One more on this Fool card, please. But it's taking you to a place that you possibly never been before. Okay, stepping out on a leap that you've never taken. Maybe you've taken leaps, but they haven't been this big. Okay, it's not easy. Nobody said it would be. But yep, something's got to go. Clearly. Death card. That's what you need to be doing. Taking a leap and retreating from the situation and using your experience that you learned. Okay, coming out of an illusion, thinking that you ain't gonna have better, thinking that it ain't gonna be better because you got the Sun card ahead of you with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, because that's your justice. Why is this Seven of Cups reversed? Yep, look at that falling right off the bottom. The Ten of Pentacles flew out with whatever that is on top. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Yep. That's where your Ten of Pentacles on both sides. I feel like this is the real one here. This is the real one. We're going to look at the difference in them. Yep, look at that. Oh, I love this. I can't make this shit up. Let me tell you this. Look, he looking good and he looking young, but he by himself. He got all that money and nobody to share it with. Look at that. And look at this. She's so happy, but she by herself. These people are separately happy. These ain't nobody working together. Look at that. They so happy, but they ain't got nobody share nothing with. That's not what that's what you're dealing with right now, where you want to be so happy, but you really ain't got nobody to share with. And I say that to say that you might be with a person, but y'all happy by yourselves together, if that makes sense. Excuse me. So you coming out of illusion what a Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles should be, and realizing that they go hand in hand. This cup right here is the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles together. This is the Ten of Pentacles. But if you see that, there's a family, and they're living good. There's a husband and a wife chilling on the couch. It's a grandpa and a kid climbing up the ladder. That's the Ten of Cups right there on the Ten of Pentacles. This is what it should look like versus by yourself feeling, that's not what it looks like. This is what you're learning that it should look like, and that's what you're going to get. Because guess what? It comes out. When you come out this illusion, when you need to be doing is coming out of illusion. Because guess what happens when you come out of illusion? You close that cycle. The world card upright. Okay? You get a real Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. You get a real emotional beginning and emotional fulfillment. And guess what? You put them burdens down, baby. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Does that sound good or what? I know it sounds good, but it's easier said than done. I know that. I know it. We all know that. But reciprocity. It's hard to restrict yourself. I know. It is so hard to restrict yourself, Gemini. It's hard because you're like, oh, I love him. I just want to text him. I should reach out. I should be able to do what I feel. But it really be restricting you. It be hindering you. And that's what everything be hidden. You know what I mean? This is like you got to read between the lines. But we're going to get some cards out here to see. I think I'm going to get another deck. I'm sorry. I'm doing all that. Y'all can tell I ain't used to going live. I just be doing any old thing on here. My cards is under here because I had to move them off this table so I can use the table. All right. We're going to get another deck out here. I feel like we need another deck. What is the bridge gapping? No, wait a minute. Let me fix that. Sorry. Okay, so what is, I call it the bridge gapping because it's like I'm doing this. I need to do this. How do I get to where I need to be? Okay, so we're calling it the bridge gapping, where you gap the bridge between where you are and where you need to be. What do we got for Gemini for the bridge gapping, please? For the you versus you. Gemini for the bridge gapping on the you versus you. What advice could you give them to move from where they are to where they need to be? Thank you for Gemini. What we got? What advice could you give to my Gemini for the bridge gapping of where they are and where they need to be? These cards are so smooth. They just... There we go. This whole thing revolves around the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Because it's out here 3 times. The Ten of Pentacles is out here 3 times. How do you get there? This is what they gave you for a bridge gapping. What is that? Right in the middle of getting there to that happy love and that happy foundation. It's you right in the middle of it all. Boom. It's you. How you gonna treat yourself? Are you gonna be good to yourself? Are you gonna keep yourself in this illusion? Are you gonna bring yourself out of illusion to allow yourself to feel that this ain't what it is? This ain't what I think it should be. Yeah, it's good, but it could be better. You know what I'm saying? Or yeah, sometimes it's good, but whatever it is, you need to go first. That pedestal that people get to put on, it need to be you that you're putting it on, okay? Because that's your key to success. Loving yourself and trusting yourself, following your intuition, and that's how you get to new beginnings. New beginnings. Prosperity begins. That's how you get to your new beginnings, via your intuition. That's exactly how you get to your new beginnings, okay? So there's some marriage or stability or something you going after. If it's whether it be finances and you want to be stable, or you want a marriage, a solid foundation. And I'm thinking it's marriage, because this love, the love, every time the Ten of Pentacles come out, the love come out with it. So I feel like you want a real definition of what marriage and happy life and happy wife, happy husband is. And not what somebody done showed you, or somebody done told you, or somebody done sold you. That ain't what you're trying to get. So guess who the key is to get to there, Gemini? You. The lovers. That's you. You got this. Okay? I want to say you got it in the bag, but it's not always easy to have it in the bag. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to eat a couple chips out so you can close that thing down for later. Okay? So I'm going to get you out a little advice for this. Because I feel like, all the spreads are dealing with overcoming stuff. Like, things that you like, not that our parents or anything were bad, but some of our parents learned from their parents, and back then they was oppressed, so things that they were taught weren't always about how we live it now. And in these days we got to shred those ways and move on. You see what I'm saying? Because Granny was a good old person, but the way that it was back then, like if that was the case, we'd still be women all at home while our husbands go to work and we just cook and clean. But those days is long gone. You see what I'm saying? So the structure of that foundation has to go too. So let's see if we got any overall advice before we move to the animals, and then we're going to let y'all go. Okay, Gemini? What over advice do we got for Gemini regarding this spread for you versus you? Overall advice for my Geminis for this spread, you versus you. Some flipped over. All right, there. Nope, that's the devil. The devil just looked like the back of the cards, but I'm glad that wasn't it. There it is. Put in that work. Take control of your emotions, baby. Look at that. Take control of your emotions. Hello, John. Well, it's okay if it's hard to get a date, because guess what that is? That's your energy, and you just curving what ain't good for you. It's hard because people are not where you are, okay? A lot of the times we all got some healing to do, most of us. So if you can't get you a date, just know that God is blocking you. You got that shield up blocking you. Like, oh no, I can see something in her that you can't. She ain't good. It's just, you being protected while you go through this. And that's okay, because you taking control and you're doing the work. And guess what? It's going to all be worth it, because in each stack, you got the Ten of Pentacles in some kind of love story. The first stack, what you doing? You might be looking at this right here. This is what you want right here. But the way that you're going about it, or the vision that you have of it, need to be slightly altered. That's right. Now, that's why I said it might be a struggle right now with the Nine of Wands. That's where you're at, but this is where you're headed. Consider wish fulfillment. Okay, that's where you are now. What do you need to be doing? Acknowledging something that might be deep hurt. Three of Swords, something that hurt you, that you suppressed. Okay, it needs to come up. It needs to come up. And I'm gonna share this story with you. Over the weekend, Cappies ain't my thing, Gems. I'm sorry. I love Cappies, but I don't really mix well. Maybe, I don't know, because I got Capricorn in my chart. Two Earths don't mix. I don't know. I like Virgos. They cool. I like all signs. I mean, but as far as dating, we all got our little things. We like, oh, I don't want to date them no more. I feel a little iffy about Capricorns, and I feel a little iffy about Scorpios. But I love y'all all as a whole. Like where I am now, I ain't judging nobody. I'm just saying, in the past, I've had that problem. Like going forward, would I date a Capricorn? Probably, because I see things different now. And I realized that those Capricorns I dealt with, they was kind of hurting people. Have I been a hurting people? Yes, I have. What I realized just recently, that's what we going to talk about. What I realized just recently, okay? I was talking to somebody for a while, just friends, whatever, dating, whatever you want to call it. But I realized that um, I, we have this connection that's really deep, okay? And while this may be a deep connection, through this connection, I learned a lot. It hurt a lot. I learned a lot, but it made me who I am today. Okay, I woke up because I realized like I keep going back to the same person, the same connection. And I feel like you're gonna be able to, resonate with me on this. Like the same person, the same connection because of the deepness or because of how spiritual it is or how because I feel like yes. And some of us have done the work, and you can always continue to do more. See, but what I realized that I didn't understand, and what I realized is that I try so hard not to be my parents. Okay, my mom, she did the best she could, but it's the cycles that she gave me that I got to break. Okay, so I realized that why I keep going back to the same situation or to talk, whether it's I want to talk or I want to text or whatever it is, why I keep allowing that in my energy space is because something was rooted in me to say, well, it could get better, or it's not worse to be the giver. It's not that bad to keep giving, 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 but it really is. It's terrible to allow a person to take from you and you just constantly giving. That's not how love should be. It should be a balance, equal give and take. Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You might resonate with this. You should be feeling left out in the cold, unappreciated, or abandoned. Like that's how people be making you feel. You see what I'm saying? But you would turn around and you would give everything, and they'll still turn around and leave you left out in the cold. Like that can't happen to me no more. And I'm standing on that. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm learning now is to restrict myself because what I've learned is that those issues come from childhood where I see my mama grow up and I see her, no matter how somebody treat her, she's holding on to them. So now in my adult life, I see that that's a problem. That was a problem for me. So I'm adjusting it. And that's just an example of what this Three of Swords could be for you. But that's what this Three of Swords would be for me. Okay, if we were saying that this is me, this Three of Swords would be for me that I've realized that the reason I keep coming back to you is because I got that from my mama. So now guess what I'm doing? I'm breaking the chains, baby. And yes, I might keep coming back, but I ain't no more. I ain't no more. So it's like a epiphany when you realize, okay, that's what it is. That's what I need to fix. That's what I need to change. That's what gotta go. It's like an aha moment when you have your epiphany. You see what I'm saying? So, and John, you probably already had your epiphany. You probably all passed this part. But I just figure I do this for the people that are, need some clarifications because a lot of readers they do the you versus them, and some of us ain't trying to worry about them. Some of us are, but it's things that we got to do to get to them. So I feel like our biggest, most of the times, yes, and I'm going through epiphanies too. And those epiphanies, they make us better. That's the best thing about it. It might suck the how we had to get the epiphany, but once you're done and you get there, you be so gracious, so grateful. When y'all get to, because y'all the Geminis, I'm not a Gemini. Y'all the ones got this 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups coming up, 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles on it. That's what y'all got coming for y'all. So I hope you're getting ready and I hope you're getting prepared. Okay, so let's get y'all some animal oracles out there. I just wanted to share my little story. I be getting emotional. Yeah, my nose starting to run because I'm trying to hold my little tears back because I'm a Pisces. I get emotional when I bond. When it's a deep bond there. And we bonded, Gemini. We bonded. You got jokes, John. You're funny. You only live once, right? You got to live it to the fullest. So we're going to see what kind of animal oracles we got out here for you guys that can give you, close your message off with some spiritual, it's upside down again, spiritual advice for Gemini to close it out. It's spiritual advice from the animals. I be getting in my fields. That's that Pisces stuff. I'm telling you. I'm working on it though. I'm grounding, standing my ground. I've been getting good. Ever since that epiphany, my life is like a whole new life. Like I won't even allow myself to condone in it because I know it's gonna mess up my future. I know it's gonna get in the way of my 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and I can't allow it. You know what I mean? Some stuff gonna be gone. Then we got Vulture here out in the reverse. Life is a mystery, in which we all know. It's funny how life works. What else for Gemini? Okay, we'll take those that we got here. All of this come out in reverse. I don't know if that should be like it. Yeah, Snake Spirit says it's time to heal. Something has to be healed somewhere. That's what it's saying. And it might be suppressed, but it's there. And then we have the vulture spirit in reverse, which saying is nothing is wasted. See, the vulture can only come through when the ending has occurred and everything is dead and gone. But if the ending is in reverse, it has not occurred because the world card is still here in reverse, but that ending is coming. It's coming. But for those of you that are still struggling with how do I overcome, okay? Give gratitude and grace. And guess what that says? Look at that. A rebirth is assured. This rebirth, because life is a mystery, and that's just how it happens. The rebirth is from you coming from the Nine of Wands and becoming a Nine of Pentacles. Coming from the energy of where things are a struggle and heavy, where things are just peaceful and sanguine, and you just happy, and you just going with the flow. So that's great. That's awesome. We got good things coming to you, Gemini, and I love that. Okay, so with that being said, sorry about the old mess up and everything what I had in the first video. I had to delete it, so it ain't gonna come out, but I'm glad you guys came and joined me and talked to me, and I get emotional and stuff. One of these days, y'all gonna see me drop some tears. Don't be surprised, because I'm a Pisces sun and moon. I get all in my fields, I'm telling you. So, yeah, and you know what? That will happen, John. Even if you're not even dating nobody. If people just in your energy right there, that exactly could have been your burden to keep you from having somebody. A damn roommate. Boom. It could be as simple as that. Your roommate's an energy vampire and he needs to fucking go. And you can't figure out what the hell is keeping you from getting to where you need to go. And it's your damn energy sucking vampire roommate. And now you done got him out of there. And now it's like, dang, things are starting to go. Things are shifting. And the whole time, it was this roommate that been a pain in your ass. And you been trying to be nice and help him out, but you really need to clear him out your energy because you got to do what's best for you. But hey, sorry, I wanted to help you, but my energy is important. And if I start letting you affect my energy, I ain't gonna have no money. So, oh well, sorry. Bye-bye, roommate. Hope you find somewhere warm. People grown out here. We got to worry about us. You see what I'm saying? So that's good. Oh, thank you. You have a good Thanksgiving too. You go ahead and subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. So you guys, good luck with this. Okay. I love you and I'll see you soon. Good luck with this. And until next time, namaste.